Welcome. This is Jesse Prentiss, and I'm in the process of my 8th move. My stuff was supposed to come yesterday. Thought it was going to come today, but it's not. Maybe tomorrow. But right, I'm disappointed, right? My posture, right? When you're disappointed, your head goes down. We look down, but when we look down, it gives our enemies opportunity to rise up. So as I unpack Psalm 3 today, I find David, King David, in the same, well, not same situation. He's like running from his son that's trying to kill him. Certainly worse situation than mine. But we find him down. We find him disappointed. We find his head hanging low. And he writes, "Oh Lord, I have so many enemies. So many are rising up against me." Right? He's looking down. Enemies are rising up. And when he's looking down, the enemies are saying, you know what? God is never going to rescue you. God can't save you. God can't help you. And David had physical enemies. The enemies maybe we've got, especially when we move, are those all sorts of things, really. Security, belonging, fears. But I find when I first move, it's the what ifs. That's the big enemy. What if my stuff doesn't actually come tomorrow like they said it would, because it didn't come yesterday or today like they said it would? What if Jared doesn't like his job? What if he loses his job? What if my kids make bad choices? They make bad friends? What if they get bad grades? What if I get a flat tire and I don't know who to call? What if I get cancer? Then what am I going to do? I don't have a support network here. What if we move to the wrong neighborhood? What if we shouldn't have even moved at all? What if I should still be in Texas right now with all my friends where it's comfortable and easy? What if, right? Those are the attacks that I feel like come in really heavy right when you first move. But God, David recognized that God is a shield. He comes around us. But then it goes on to say, my new favorite attribute of God. I'd love to hear what your favorite attribute is of God, his favorite name, if you want to comment on it. But verse 3 has my new favorite. It says that he is the one who lifts my head. He is the lifter of my head, right? When we're down, we're like, he's the one. He's this chin up. It's okay. I got this. Look up. Don't lose perspective. Look at me. I'm the one who will give you the hope, the security. I've got the vantage point. That's why I'm sitting up here on my deck, right? It's the high vantage point. It's the military warfare. Like, every battle is won if you've got the high vantage point, and God is our high vantage point. So he says, chin up, girl. Look up at me. I got this. He's the lifter of our heads. And I don't know what you got going on with your move or any sort of transition, any what ifs that might be attacking you in your life, but chin up. God is the lifter of our head. It says that we just have to cry out, and he answers us from his holy hill, his high advantage point. It goes on to say that, verse 5, that I lay down. I can lay my head down. The one who lifts my head high is also the one that gives me the peace and security and the safety and the protection to be able to lay my head down and go to sleep, not lay awake and worry, not fret, not worry about all the what ifs that come crawling in. He shields those and lifts my head to know that he's got it all handled. It says that he literally watches over, right? From that high point, he's got the perspective over our lives, and we can lay down and not be afraid, not be intimidated by those 10,000 enemies that surround us on every side. It says that the Lord will rise up and rescue us. It actually even says that he will slap our enemies in the face. So he's slapping the enemies as he's lifting our chin. It's just kind of a fun way to think through your problems today, that the Lord's slapping them and that your chin can be lifted high. So I hope this helped lift your chin a little bit. Go ahead and, I guess, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, because I'm going to be moving us through the Psalms, keeping that moving perspective, hopefully guide us through our moves, because it's hard enough, but maybe if we do it together, we can help lift each other's chins up and keep our eyes on the Lord.